sets the scene nicely, introducing the main characters and their desire for a pet for companionship. The idea of adding a pet to the family for the son's sake is very relatable.
Good evening, everyone. In the previous shoot, we have done question answers. I know it was the turn of the storytelling, but at least I did something, as I have already mentioned that there was time issue, so I didn't prepare any story. That's why I had done something. Now I can say I didn't skip. I'm not skipping the days now. Now for today's shoot or for today's practice, I prepared a story from class 6 book. It is a English literature book, and it's a part second because we have done part 1, or I can say lesson number 1. The lesson number 1 was a tale of two words, and the lesson number 2 is a friendly mongoose. It's a good story actually. Decent language, easy words. I I easily found all the meanings of the words. Actually, the story was so simple. I was not struggling to find the meaning of the sentence or to find the meaning of the word. Some words there were some words in the story at last. There I didn't know of the actual meaning of the words, but what happened because of the because of the line, because of the sentence, I was able to understand what uh, what the writer wanted to say. So it was not, I was not struggling, or it was not so difficult. So I face any kind of, so that I can face any issue. We have done question answers in a nicely way, and today again very confident. Whatever I have prepared, I am too confident to speak with ChatGPT. It's a beautiful story with decent language. So without wasting time, let's get started. Where is my ChatGPT? Here is my ChatGPT. We are going to start. Please ignore that voice, that background noises. Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How can I help you today?
Actually, I am an English learner. Today, I came here to practice English with you.
That's great. I'm here to help. What specifically would you like to practice in English today?
Actually, 2 days ago, I have done the question answers. It was some basic question answer which I can use in my conversation, or it helped me to frame sentence in a good manner. Today, I have prepared a short story that I would like to share with you. And by paragraph, I will tell you in a short paragraph. Later, you will at last. It means at the last of the story, you will have to give me marks out of 10, and but I will tell you in short paragraph.
That sounds like a fantastic way to practice. I'm looking forward to hearing your short story. Please go ahead and share the first paragraph when you're ready.
Okay, so firstly, I would like to tell you the title of this story. So the title of this story is The Friendly Mongoose.
The friendly mongoose sounds intriguing. Are you ready to share the first paragraph of your story? Or is there something else you'd like to discuss?
Yes, I am ready to share my first paragraph of the story. As I mentioned before, that the title of the story is The Friendly Mongoose. So I am going to start. Okay, so there was a farmer and his wife lived with their baby in a village. They loved him very much. One day, the farmer said to his wife that we must have a pet. When our son grows up, he will need a companion. His wife liked the idea. This is first paragraph.
That's a great start. It sets the scene nicely, introducing the main characters and their desire for a pet for companionship. The idea of adding a pet to the family for the son's sake is very relatable and sweet. What happens next?
One evening, the farmer brought a tiny mongoose. When the wife saw the tiny mongoose, she said, "It's a baby mongoose. It's a baby mongoose." And then the farmer said, "Yes, it's a baby mongoose, but soon he will grown up and he will be our son's best friend." Both the mongoose and both the mongoose and the baby grew together. In 5 and 6 months, the mongoose the mongoose had fully grown, a lovely animal with two black shiny eyes, a bushy tail, but the farmer's son was still the baby in the cradle, crying and sleeping alternately.
I like how the story is progressing, showing the passage of time and the growing relationship between the mongoose and the family, especially with the anticipation of friendship between the mongoose and the baby. The detail about the mongoose's appearance adds a nice touch, making it easier to visualize. It's interesting to see the contrast between the rapidly growing mongoose and the baby still being very young. What happens after the mongoose has grown?
Okay. One day, the farmer's wife wanted to go to the market. She fed the baby and rocked him to sleep in the cradle. After that, she said to her husband that I am off to the bazaar. The baby is sleeping. Just keep an eye on him because, frankly, I don't want to leave my baby alone with the mongoose. Then the farmer said that you need not to worry because it's a friendly mongoose. My baby and the mongoose now are best friends.
The setup introduces a moment of tension with the wife's concern about leaving the baby alone with the mongoose, contrasting with the farmer's trust in the mongoose's friendliness. This hints at a forthcoming pivotal event that could test the bond between the mongoose and the family or prove the farmer's faith in their friendship. It's an effective way to build anticipation. How does this situation unfold?
Okay. The wife went away, and the farmers having nothing to do. So he decided take a look of his fields just far away. But when after coming home, he went to his friends and not come back for a long. When his wife completed his shopping, she came back with a basket full of groceries, and she saw the mongoose.
This adds another layer of suspense, with both parents away from the house, leaving the baby potentially alone with the mongoose. It creates a scenario ripe for a significant event, highlighting the farmer's lapse in vigilance despite his earlier confidence. This development makes me wonder how the situation with the mongoose and the baby will unfold in their absence. What happens next in the story?
Okay. And she saw the mongoose sitting outside just like he was waiting for her. On seeing her, he ran to him. He ran to her. When she took a look of the mongoose was smeared with blood. His face and paws smudged with blood. When then she cried, she screamed, "Blood, blood!" And she cried that you wicked animal, you killed my baby. She screamed hysterically. She was blind with the rage, and she brought the grocery full of basket and brought down on the blood smudged mongoose and ran into the house to see the baby.
The moment the wife sees the mongoose covered in blood creates a dramatic and emotional peak, leading to a tragic misunderstanding. I'm eager to hear what happens when she checks on the baby.
Okay. When she entered the house, she saw the baby was fast asleep. On the floor, there was a black snake torn and bleeding. In a flash, she understood what had happened, and she ran outside, and she started crying. She said that, "Oh, you saved my baby, you killed the snake, and what I have done." She was looking at the mongoose with the love, but the mongoose, who was dead and totally unaware of her sobbing, she was looking at her hastily, rashly, and stared long to the mongoose. And after some minutes, when she was crying, she heard the voice of the babies crying, and she came inside the house to feed him.
The reveal that the mongoose protected the baby by killing a dangerous snake is a powerful twist, transforming the story from a potential tragedy to a heroic tale with a bittersweet ending. The mother's realization of her mistake in judging the mongoose too hastily is a poignant moment, filled with regret and gratitude for the mongoose's protective action. The story emphasizes themes of misunderstanding, the protective nature of love, and the tragic consequences of rash actions. It's a touching and thought provoking narrative. How do you feel about the story and its message?
It's a good story actually. I prepared this story because of the decent language, and it's a short story so that it wouldn't pressurize me to speak long, or not pressurize me to lose my confidence.
That's a very thoughtful approach. Choosing a story that's manageable in length and complexity can definitely help build confidence in language learning. Plus, this story has the added benefit of conveying meaningful themes and emotions, making it not only a language exercise, but also an engaging narrative. Your delivery was clear, and you did a great job conveying the story's essence. Keep practicing like this, and you'll continue to see improvements in your confidence and skills. Do you have any other stories or topics you'd like to practice discussing?
No, I don't have any other story or topic. At the beginning of this session, I told you something that you would have to give me the marks out of 10. So, can you now?
Considering the clarity of your storytelling, the structure of your narrative, and the effectiveness with which you communicated the emotions and the plot twist, I'd give you an 8 out of 10. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve even more. Your effort and preparation are already paying off.
Okay, thank you for this. And can you tell me the meaning of the anticipation?
Certainly, anticipation means the act of looking forward to something or expecting something to happen. It's often associated with a sense of excitement or eagerness about what's coming in the future. It can also involve preparing for something that is expected to occur. Do you have any specific context in mind where you'd like to use the word anticipation?
No, still I didn't get the point.
All right, if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss or practice, feel free to let me know.
No,
I'm here to help.
I think it's enough for today. I did a good job. I got 8 marks. And for the next section, I will have to prepare a topic, and the topic will be time. I have few questions regarding this topic, and I'm very excited and curious to write in my words and to share with you later.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. The topic of time is rich with possibilities and can lead to some very insightful conversations and stories. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts and questions on it. Great job today, and getting an 8 is definitely something to be proud of. Your enthusiasm and dedication to learning and improving are admirable. I'm excited to hear what you'll share next time. Take care until then.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. I hope you have a great day.
You have a great day too.
Wishing you all the best.
Okay, bye. It was a great session. Actually, when I was preparing this story, I was quite nervous and I was uh, forgetting the lines in Hindi. Like, what is the story? It's a simple story, but I don't know why I was forgetting in the Hindi lines of this story. But when I actually wrote this story one time in my notebook, then it worked me. It worked me literally in a good manner, and I learned that Hindi, and then I was able to translate in English. And actually, that ChatGPT gave me 8 marks, but by my perspective, it was good delivery. I did great, and still I don't know the meaning of the anticipation, and I will have to search on Google and. Make it will have to make some sentences so that I can learn this word. And why I'm curious to learn this word, because have you guys noticed that it was using again and again that anticipation. So it's a word, I think it's saved in my mind and I will not forget this word. It's very easy to learn vocabulary and to enhance vocabulary. So when I will not forget, so it's time to search on anticipation. If you guys enjoy this session, so you can do same, and for the next sessions,